Alrighty. Hello, welcome. I give it a little bit of time, just for everybody to come in, settle yourselves before I do my cute little intro. Hi, BC. You guys ready to boogie? Today we are doing a tier list. Today is today's raffle part of yesterday's. No, it isn't. It's an absolutely brand new chance for, it's an absolutely brand new chance for 5 more people, basically. Thank you. I wasn't surprised, though, unfortunately. Hello, Alex. Alex Seal. I love seals. Seals are so cute. Thank you so much for rejoining the giveaway with another orange glow stick. I appreciate it. My day is going absolutely fine. I'm not going to lie. I stayed up. Sugar Jet, thank you so much for rejoining with an orange glow stick. I'm not going to lie. I did rejoin. Or no, not rejoin. What am I even saying? I did stay up a little bit to I was trying to export and upload the next long play on our YouTube, but then I got like an encoding error. So we'll try it again today, but it's mahjong. Kano, hello, welcome back in. Kano's luck yesterday with 1 orange. Not even. I think on top of Kano, we also had one more. One more who got, I think it was either Giga or Kesona, who literally had 1 orange and got the crazy luck. And I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, wow. Bento getting 2 makes sense. Yeah, it was either Kesona or Giga also. And I was like, whoa. Thank you for stars, by the way. I can see you spamming them, don't worry. Which reminds me, Kesona or Giga, the minute they get in here, please let me know. Zero, hello, welcome in. And hi, Shinra, thank you for gifting the orange glow stick. Aw, Shinra, thank you so much for the big heart. Mwah. Ooh. Oh my god. We know this. What's the giveaway for? I'll get into it in just a second. I promise. Do not worry. Ooh, okay. Ooh, I understand. But this is not disco. Wait, it's kind of cooking. It's kind of cooking. Thank you for the LOL, Kino. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie, it's like kind of cooking, but this is disco house. Where's just disco? I just want disco. Why is it so difficult to just find? See, this is why the world needs me, so I can bring disco back properly. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We'll just have to go back to our tried and trues here. Alrighty, everyone. Hello. I would never lie. Alrighty. Hi, everybody. I'm Ariam's GoGo Dottie. I'm your 60s, 70s, and 80s lover. That's right. We always get our disco on, our groove on, and our wiggy on right here. You can call me GoGo. You can call me Dottie. Just make sure you call me for a good time. Let's see. I also like, besides, I'm like, what was part of my spiel again? Besides the music, I also love the architecture, the interior design, and obviously the fashion. Woo! This GoGo sounds like a, yeah, it actually really is good. More whiskey today? No, not more whiskey today. It is 11 a.m. PST. That'd be even earlier than the last time I tried to do that, and I am good. Well, the coffee did keep me up yesterday, and I kind of do need to get a little pick-me-up, you know what I mean? It's evening somewhere, exactly. What's my favorite anime? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Woo! Yeah, when you're talking about the 80s, you got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. There you go. Those are the crazies. Those are the crazies. Speaking of. Well, actually, not speaking of. This is a whole other bit. Hi. I am actually part of the sake event this week with 3 days left for Irium. You can see on the top right corner, I am currently 8th place. I need to be within the first 3 places. What is the word? I need to be within the first 3 places to get my own sake bottle. No, to get a sake design with my face and my name on it. Yes, with Northern American Sake Brewery. Yes. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm like jump starting my brain right now. I think I need a little pick me up. You know what I mean? Leah, welcome back. Yes. So I need top 3 places, and to celebrate both that and Lunar New Year today, I am continuing our little red envelope giveaway. So yesterday we did a giveaway of 5 red envelopes. Each red envelope has 1,000 points boarding pass for Irium. We luckily Bento got 2, which isn't surprising at the least. But we also had Kino, Giga, as well as Ksona65 who won. Today, I am also giving away another 5. All you have to do to enter today is send in an orange or a purple glow stick. I know, I upped the ante. You can send in purple ones today also. Yesterday was just orange ones. Thank you for 2,000 stars. Thank you. Welcome back. Thank you. That's right, it'll help you. You can enter multiple times with each glow stick. Thank you, Alex. Thank you for sending an orange glow stick. And believe it or not, we had 2 winners yesterday who sent in 1 orange glow stick and won. So when they talk about raffle, they really mean talk about raffle. I really mean it. I ran a good, random number generator and all sorts of things. Z-Bakes, thank you so much for gifting. I appreciate it. So we have 3 days left for me to get top 3. I'm really hoping there. And then I'm still taking suggestions for anybody who wants to send in what you would like. Not as a batsu, but as a celebratory thing from me if we get it. So yes. Please think about it. Please let me know. It could be a voice pack. It could be like a Valentine's thing. It could be an art thing. All the fun stuff. It could be a song. Oh, that would be really crazy, I think. Disco original song within the very first month. Leo, thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. Shaman, hello. Welcome back. Alrighty, you guys ready to boogie? Today we are doing a 60s slang tier list. I want to actually put the tier list down. I want to make it, right? But at the same time, it means I have to have pictures and everything, and I'm not really, I really don't want that. Yeah, I would need pictures. Why would I want pictures? Thank you for the stars, by the way. I want everybody to know, to support me in the sake event, you just have to chat, send in stars, and of course, gifts are the most awaited, but just sending in chats and stars is already a big help as well. Thank you. Welcome in, Jake. Buggy. Thank you for purple glow sticks. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Jake. Welcome in. Oh no, I'm sorry that you're sick. That's awful. Well, I hope that even though your body is laying down and chilling, hopefully that your mind is all ready for the boogie. Okay, what if I don't want to? Oh, there's an image generator. Okay, perfect. So we're good. We're fine. 60s slang tier list. Today's also going to be a shorter stream, so get your little glow sticks in when you can, okay? Thank you for hype. Over 1,000 already. Over 1,000. In less than 15, I appreciate it. Thank you. Of course. No. Take your time. We like to boogie, we like to disco, but nobody's gonna drag you onto the dance floor, okay? We believe in the consent of the dance floor here. Let's see. So what we're doing today is a 60s slang tier list. What should that be? Is that like words? They're asking specifically for, you know what? I'm just gonna, maybe I should write like waifus or something. Because they want me to show a category, and I'm like, what category? There's AMC shows in Argentina here, and I still have no idea what category I could use for this. Civilization. Oh no, they probably think I'm talking about Civ, huh? Oh, Shaman, thank you very much. Thank you very much for 30,000 star, Jake. Thank you. Yeah, you did it. I appreciate it. Even in your sickness, right? Save the hit video game. Is it a hit video game? I'll put history. Oh, history is good. Literally just a 60 slang. I do not have a cover photo. I do not have a cover photo. All right, let's get started first. Okay? We have a couple of categories, actually. Oh my goodness, there's so much slang. This is gonna go on for a bit. We actually have a couple of categories. So the very first category we have is coming and going, right? So they're 60 slang for places. A house or apartment you would call a pad. That's understandable. I feel like that's pretty common. I mean, people don't use it very much anymore, but if you said, oh, come by my pad, people would get it, right? So I feel like, it's generally still pretty used. Not my favorite, not gonna lie. Jake, thank you so much for gifting a heart. Hi, Jake. Welcome back. Also, to anybody who's just joining us again now, I just want to let everybody know, I'm Iriam's GoGo Dottie. I'm currently running a nice little Lunar New Year, a red envelope giveaway. All you need to enter is an orange or a purple glow stick. An orange or a purple glow stick, and then you have the chance of winning a red envelope with a 1,000 point Irium boarding pass. I'm choosing 5 winners today, right? And I have a shorter stream today too, so be wary to get yourself in. It's all in support of my sake event on the top right corner that you can see. Thank you, Shaman. Oh my goodness. Almost 7 inches. Well, congratulations. Congratulations on getting a nice haircut. Does a sling turn get more or less points for still being in use? I wouldn't believe it's not about the points. It's not about that, okay? I believe it's about the vibe, right? It's about the vibe. So, we're doing a 60 slang tier list right now. Pad crash, okay? Crash is to sleep or to stay at someone's place. Like, oh, I'm gonna crash. Can I crash, right? And that's fine. That's fine. I feel like I enjoy crash more than pad. I'm not going to lie. To jet is to leave quickly. Not necessarily my favorite. It seems a little, I got a jet. Okay. California still uses all of these terms. They might, yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised at all, considering. Thank you for the 5,000 star, Jake King. Thank you. And Sarah, thank you for sending in an orange glow stick. Crash is still pretty common? Yeah, Crash is still pretty common. Jet, I don't think as much. And Jet just doesn't feel as natural, I feel like. A scene is a place or a situation. Which makes sense, right? Let's blow this scene, or, oh, this scene is, you know, this scene is gas, this scene is sick, all that stuff, right? These all sound like Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, joke's on you, it's 1960s slang, so. When I show up on the scene, right, it's, I get it, but again, it's like, again, it's a little pushy. Dottie knows the term gas. That's crazy. Why is that crazy? We actually say that also. Yeah, 60s. A good 60s slang is also gas. As far as I remember, it's not. Control find. Control find. Control find. Where's the thing? It's a gas. It's a gas. Oh, that's, yeah, it is. It says, a gas, having a fun time, often used to describe lively situations. See? We used gas forever. Also, it's a Jake. There is enough room for multiple Jakes in my heart. Do not worry. On my dance floor, do not worry. Yeah, isn't that crazy? They've been using a gas. Oh, I'm having a gas. We're cooking with gas. You know what I mean? Alrighty. Back to it. Back to our beginning. Our beginnings of to split. This is normal. Yo, I gotta split. You know, split to leave, especially quickly or subtly. Oh, watch, man, I gotta split. I feel like that's something that still generally could be used today, even though it's not generally. I wouldn't say it is a lot. I wouldn't say it is a lot, but split is still used. Oh my goodness. I feel like most people, I feel like people say I gotta run. Thank you for the 6,000 star, Jake King. I appreciate it. I feel like people say I gotta run a lot. Right. Hip. That's a classic. Yo, that's hip. Yeah, a place that's very fashionable or in the know. Oh, it's super hip. Right? It's a super hip place. Honestly, that's a pretty high tier one. I haven't actually put these down. I have to like create the images first. But I think it's a pretty high tier. It's a very classic slang, I really think. Time for the Jakes to start this place up. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the 100th comment. I appreciate it. Thank you. Light, welcome back in, honey. Hello. Thank you so much. Alrighty. Yeah, it's a pretty hip place. This is one I don't like, okay? It's just not got, it's called Bean Wagon. A cheap restaurant is a bean wagon. Now, I feel like if I close my eyes, I can see why, okay? But at the same time, no, it just doesn't roll off the tongue. It doesn't seem, like calling it a restaurant just would be quicker. Calling it a bean wagon just makes it way less quick. Yeah, exactly. It's like you're trying to sound cool, right? And I'm not here trying to sound cool. I just am. Okay, this is so funny because back then it was slang, but now it's like a whole thing, right? Grungy, who's someone or someplace looking like really shabby or dirty. Yeah, grungy is just a word now. Grungy is just it's an aesthetic now, if anything, an aesthetic. A genre. Yep. What do you mean? You've never said, oh, I'm really like, yeah, it's grunge. It's grunge. Originally, grunge was built off the word grunge. Yeah, I would believe so. I'm just saying at that time it was slang, and now it's something else. Jake, thank you so much for the orange glow stick. I appreciate it. Live, thank you for the boba. Yum, 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 yum. I want you to know I have a very hard time drinking boba sometimes. I'm finally using my little mug warmer. I've been trying to use this mug warmer for ages. Oh my goodness, I have to adjust it. Oh my goodness, I have to adjust it. I have to adjust it so much, oh my gosh. Hold on, give it just a second, okay? I think 150 degrees Fahrenheit should be fine, right? Okay, yeah, grunge music, definitely. It is plugged in, so it's not from USB. Alrighty, so grungy is a thing, and then a sponge is to live off of someone else. Oh, I haven't heard this one, but it's almost like a leech, right? Yeah, he's a sponge. Thank you for the 9,000 star. Sponge. It's like a he's a total leech. He's a total sponge. It's okay. I get it. I'm hip with the kids. Real Sugar Jack, thank you so much for the orange glow stick. I very much appreciate it. I feel like a sponge is just supposed to be like the cooler way to say it, honestly. I don't know. Speaking of, the next category we have is ways to say cool in the 60s. Alrighty, first off, one of my favorite ones, groovy. Woo! Groovy! Top tier way to say cool. Groovy! Woohoo! I love it. And then the one right after is hip. Which we went through. We went through. Groovy is top tier because it automatically gives you the vibe. It gives you the vibe and it takes you just back in time perfectly. You know what I mean? Thank you so much for 10,000 stars from Shinra. Thank you. Hi, King. Welcome back. Welcome in. Hi. We're doing a 60s slang tier list. So we're going through all these old slang terms, trying to see whether or not they're just as cool as we are. Yeah, exactly. Groovy still definitely describes the vibe. We did talk about hip already. Out of sight. All right? Out of sight, something so cool that it's beyond description. Wait, the way that the description were like at first I was gonna be like, oh, out of sight, yeah, that's a good one, I like it. But then the way that the description says it, I'm like, you know what? That is so cool. That is so cool. I quite like that. I quite like that. And that's out of sight. You know what I mean? I kind of like that. All right, now we gotta add these all to the cover. A cover photo. What? That is a terrible joke. I would say anything else outside of that, but I have nothing else. That was a terrible joke. And I will continue saying that is a terrible joke. Out of sight, out of mind is what you think? Okay, that's kind of fair. That's kind of fair. The sucky part about this is if I put in all the pictures now, right? If I put in all the pictures now and then I go, yeah, I'm gonna do it, then I won't be able to put in the rest of the pictures. Because it doesn't let you edit it, right? That's the worst thing about like the tier list, the tier maker. It doesn't let you edit. You'll just have to make another tier. Welcome back in, Unicorn. Welcome in. Hi, everybody. I'm Ariam's Go GoGo Dottie. I am a 60s, 70s, and 80s loving gal. If you couldn't tell, we're having a good old disco party while we judge the 60s for their slang. Good afternoon, good afternoon. We're already splitting it on the dance floor, though, I'm not gonna lie. Unicorn, thank you so much for the heart. Before anybody else tries to send hearts, let me go ahead and tell you right now, I'm doing a giveaway for 5 red envelopes to celebrate Lunar New Year and the sake event. So Lunar New Year, I'm doing a giveaway for 5 red envelopes. Each red envelope has a 1,000-point boarding pass for Irium, which I definitely hope that you will spend right back on me. But to enter, all you need is either an orange or a purple glow stick. I count them all up. You can enter multiple times with multiple gifts. I count them all up, I put them all down, and I do the really, really fun thing of having to pick them randomly myself. Well, actually, I don't pick them. Actually, what I do is I put them all on a sheet. I randomize it multiple times. I randomize it like 5 times. And then, so like I shuffle them, right? I shuffle all the names. And then I have Google pick a number. Thank you, I, for more. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for orange glow sticks. Axel, thank you for orange glow sticks. I appreciate it. All right, we're moving on. Ways to stay cool in the 60s. We just passed out of sight. There is far out. Far out. Far out. Oh, far out's such a good one. Far out's a good one. We have to say it. We have to say far out is a good one. Do I think it's better than groovy? No. Do I think it's pretty close? Yeah. Far out's a really good one. Used to express amazement or approval. I'm telling you, it's the vibe. It's the vibe. Maybe it's like how much it was used. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it was used a lot, so we know it and we get the vibe. That kind of stuff. Cool. They use the word cool. All right. It literally on here as a description, it says a timeless term. Because it's timeless, it's kind of boring. In my opinion. Hi, Macho. Welcome back. Hello. Mod. M-O-D. It's so funny because now mods mean something, multiple things that are different. But mod was short for modernist, used to describe something very stylish or contemporary, aka me. Mod, I get it, but I can't help myself. The only thing I think about is like my mods, you know, moderators. We definitely do not say that anymore. But I understand the modernist part. I wouldn't rank this very high. I mean, I think it's cool to say mod, but at the same time, it's like if it's short for something else, it just doesn't have its own standing, right? Mods ungroovy them is crazy. It's so funny, Risa. Thank you for following. Welcome in all. Swinging. Yeah, that's swinging. Swinging, something that's lively and exciting. Oh, it's swinging in here. Yeah, I like that. That's not bad. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy my vibes, Risa. We also enjoy the vibes here. A little bit of discos. On 60s go-go. Is anything in S tier yet? Absolutely. Groovy is an S tier. Groovy is definitely S tier. I know swinging is something else. Still fun and lively, though. Jake, Jake, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I don't want to say anything, but you knowing that more than you know, oh, it's swinging in here, is definitely information. Ham, welcome in. Thank you for sending star. Boss. Oh, yeah. That's a classic. That's boss. That's boss. You know, it's so funny because every single time that I've heard the word boss, boss means, by the way, used to describe something that is excellent. Which is, it's cool. It's like somebody saying like, oh, that's A1, like the stink sauce, whatever. It's the best, you know? I've never denied my low rice score. Jake, you swung? You swung? Wait, is this a confession right now? A confession exclusive on Irium, GoGo Dottie's Irium stream? Oh, Sauce, thought you said boss. I did. It was boss. boss, but I'm saying that people say steak sauce. Who swung what? Jake has now decided he wants to reveal that he has a low rice purity score. I don't think it's such a big deal. Jake Stones has swung! I don't think it's the craziest deal. I'm from the 60s, 70s, and 80s after all. And we did a lot of that shit in the 70s. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, it's not the crazy. You're from all three. Yeah, and more. I'm actually timeless. All three and more. Mm-hmm. So, boss used to describe something that is excellent. It's, I like it. I like it. It's not my favorite, but I do like it. I would probably give it like a B, or maybe, yeah, B or an A. No, B. More like a B. Happening. Happening without the G. Okay? Happenin with the little apostrophe. Happening. Something that's very active or popular. Oh, this place is happening. This place is happening. I like it better than this place is swinging. I do. So I would move swinging down a tier so that I could put happening there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, have we seen Timeless Tony Storm and Dottie? We're both blonde. Oh gosh. So those are all the really good ways to say cool. Now you have a miscellaneous slang from the 60s, right? I just think Schoolhouse Rock was the best. Schoolhouse Rock is the best. I love Schoolhouse Rock. I wish it was easier to find more clips of it. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? Alrighty, this is gonna be weird, right? The first one that shows up, these are like slang for things. And the very first slang is television. Well, that's not the slang, but it's a slang for television. A boob tube. Hard pass. Hard pass. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. I can only assume it's because, like, you can see boobs on them, right? But definitely not my favorite. When the shows be back. Yeah, it was called a boob tube. Literally B-O-O-B space T-U-B-E. How is this slang? How is this slang? The next slang is boogie board. How is that slang? That doesn't make sense. I thought was that not? It's slang for a short surfboard, but that's just a boogie board. Is it? Yeah, it's called. I thought that was just a term. They literally. I'm lowering. That's lower on the tier list because that's just the actual term. A brew. Slang for beer, brew, B-R-E-W. Understandable. Definitely understandable. Not so creative, right? Not so creative. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, still used, not so creative. To bug. I feel like these are like, oh, this is when it started, right? It started that. Bug, to bother or annoy someone. So I think at that time is when they started saying like, ah, he's bugging me. You know what I mean? Ugh, man's bugging me. Oh, I see. See, you can tell that these are from the 60s because the next most things get their names from... Yeah, of course. You can see that the next one is from the 60s because it means something in mint condition, something in like perfect condition. Take a wild guess. Can anybody take a wild guess? Dirtier. Pristine is nice. I don't know if they have that. They might, but something a little. I mean, not dirt. It's it's cherry. So you're close, Hem. Cherry is to say that something's in mint condition. I still use that? Yeah, do you? Really? You're telling me you see like a Gundam in mint condition and you go, oh, it's cherry. It's still cherry? Oh, locals and in your area. That's crazy. I wonder why cherry. Yeah, but now I feel Risa, thank you so much for the heart. Cherry card and lemon card. Oh, right. But now I think it makes sense other parts that people use cherry for. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Say thank you for the 20,000 star, Jake. I appreciate. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. All right, to cut someone down verbally. This is kind of embarrassing. This is kind of an embarrassing one. I feel like this is like you're trying so hard, but it's literally the word chop. C-H-O-P. I'd assumed it was cherry in the other context because of the color. Well, maybe not. Yeah, chop. It's to cut someone down verbally. It's like if you like are like fighting with someone and be like, yo, chop them. I guess. I chop them. I think it's kind of cheesy. I think it's cheesy. I don't think it's that great. But definitely not my favorite. Greaser slang? Yeah, probably. Would not be surprised. Did anybody here genuinely like ever want to be a greaser? I know this sounds like a weird question, but like did anybody watch movies and was like, oh, that'd be so cool? Out of curiosity. I just feel like that's something that a couple people here most definitely had to have done or had to have felt, you know? I'd be so ick with my hair. That's true, but back then, honestly, I wouldn't be so surprised. I wouldn't be so surprised. A lot of people at that time must have also enjoyed, you know, having basically a statue for hair. Oh, shoot. Oh, it's select all your files at once. I see. Okay, well, I will have to fix that then. Let me see this. I'll have to make it, put it all in one go. Copy. Paste. Can I paste here? Are you telling me I can't paste? I'm going to go die now. Just kidding. Hold on. What is the issue here? Is it that one? That is not it for sure. No, I'll just right click. This is the worst. How do you even use a Mac? I don't understand. How do you control copy, control paste on a Mac? Because they don't use the word control. I don't think. They don't. Okay. Alrighty. Well, never mind. I suppose I'll just use that later. I'll make that later. Alright, we're moving on. Deuce. D-E-U-C-E. That is for putting two fingers up in a peace symbol. People still use this. Deuces. Does anybody still use this? Because I still use deuce. I still go deuces. It's pretty good. I like it. Hello, welcome in. Hello. I wanted to have a pumpeter when I was younger, but that was because of JoJo. I wonder where they got it. I played Bully and thought they were cool. Exactly. No, No. Greasers had the cool factor. Like, do I think that I personally would be really good at that? Absolutely not. You know, like having my hair all teased up with a crazy amount of hairspray and stuff too sometimes. Deuces. I do like it though. I do like the slang. All right, a classic. This is a classic, but it's so like dumb. It makes me feel like it's like a dad joke, a continuous dad joke. Okay. The 5-finger discount, which means a euphemism for stealing goods. 5-finger discounts. It's such a classic. It really is, but it really is just like, you know. I just feel like it's a dad joke. It really is a dad joke. I hit it with a 10. What? What the heck? What is that? Give me one second. Yeah, exactly. I don't understand. I don't really understand. The 5-finger discount, I think people still... I remember the very first time I've ever heard of the 5-finger discount, okay? It was on That's So Raven from Disney Channel. I don't understand the toe part here. Okay. Next up. We've got flip-flops, which are sandals, which are still used today. I suppose that this used to be like, this was like the beginning of where it's called, right? And the one after is the fuzz. There we go. Back onto it. The fuzz. Everybody, you guys know who the fuzz are? Oh man, it's the fuzz. Who's the fuzz? The fuzz is it's the fuzz, run! Definitely slang. Absolutely. Oh my god. Oh, this is good. The next one is good. It's used definitely now, but I feel like fuzz is one of the higher tier ones for sure. Fuzz is definitely a good fun one. A gig, a job, especially a musical performance is a gig, which people still use today. So honestly, these seem quite common. Let me think. Yeah, I kind of like a gig. I use it a lot. Yeah, I've got a gig. I like it. Thank you. Shinobi, thank you so much for orange glow sticks. Thank you for the entry into our giveaway. Some of them really are truly timeless. Yeah. Oh, Grody is a good one. I haven't heard somebody say that in a while, and I like it. It's dirty, grimy, or disgusting. Oh, that's grody. I swear I've heard people say it nowadays. Also. Zara, thank you for toilet. Ah. My goodness. It's quite nice, actually. I like it. Grody? Yeah, it's supposed to be like, oh man, that's grody. I think I've heard other people use it like in the streetwear scene, you know? Like the sneakerheads and stuff. This is the best. Lame. Lame used to be a slang term that now we just use. I love that. I love seeing how many slang terms that we like now is just part of our daily life, right? Uncool, disappointing, or not exciting. Oh, you guys are gonna think this one's crazy. This one is crazy. Peggers. Peggers. They're jeans with tight calves and ankles, aka basically skinny jeans. Oh yeah, good. You know what? You know what? I think it's great. Oh, I think it's great. No, yeah. They're called. I think they were skinny jeans. They're called peggers. You like peggers? I do like pegging. Yeah. I don't know. I guess that's the thing. That's so funny. That's weird. I've never heard of that before, but I. Thank you for the 300th comment, Sugar John. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, to talk or have a conversation, aka rap. I think I do know this, right? Let's rap. It's like, oh, let's have a conversation. Let's talk a little. Let's talk a little. Come here. Let's rap. Let's rap about something. I don't know. I get it though. I get it. It's not my favorite. It's maybe like mid-tier, mid-low, but. Oh, okay. I don't understand this one. Somebody help me understand this one. But a slang term for money or cash used to be scratch. SCRATCH, scratch. Any ideas? You scratch at your pockets to get to get some money or what? You've heard that one? Oh, I don't think I've heard that one all that often. I couldn't understand where it came from. It's cash? Yeah, scratch meaning money or cash. Oh, you got some scratch? Okay, never mind. I get it. I guess I've heard it before where it's like, oh, you got some scratch? Oh. Yeah. This one is the next. I wonder where it came from. Basically, I wonder where it came from. I need to make some scratch to get by. No, I obviously I would get it, but I didn't get it. To what? Thank you, Sugar John. Thank you for purple and orange glow sticks. Thank you. The next one is something we still use today. It is shades. Shades meaning sunglasses, which is timeless because I understand exactly where they came from. A classic, absolutely, Yeah. It's good. I like it. I think it's a very, I don't know. I think it's a very cool term, a very greaser's term type thing, You put on your shades. I put on my shades. It makes me feel so cool. Alrighty. Next one, tennis shoes / sneakers. They're called tennies. This is actually so cute. This one is like a high tier for me. Okay, because I genuinely think calling tennis shoes tennies is so adorable. Tennies. It's so funny because it seems like most of the slang really is just breaking it down, right? Breaking it down to a specific thing. Thank you so much for all these stars, by the way. Thank you. Don't worry, I most definitely am seeing them. The next one, clothes / outfit, aka threads. Threads. Yeah, literally just breaking things down to like what they're made of or the bare minimum, right? So threads, I'll pick up some threads. I like it. I don't like it as much as tennies, but I like it better than, peggers. Zilch. Nada. Zilch. Yeah, zilch meaning Ridley. Hello, welcome in. Oh, man. Zilch meaning zero or nothing. Do it. Say the thing. Do it. Tennies is what running shoes are called in Brazil, or at least the type of shoes. Oh, really? How cute! I love that. So you guys still use the word tennies. Tennies are nice. Tennies is a very, very cute way to say it. Thank you, Ridley. Appreciate it. Zilch, nada. I still like Zilch. Zilch is still very, very, very good. This next one is very obvious, very classic. A pimple used to be called a zit, and aka it still is called a zit now. It's still called a zit. Yeah, I really like seeing how much. See, you know more 60s slang than you ever thought before. You must be learning so much. You've had the groove in you for the forever. Forever. All right, 60s slang to describe people. Okay. Next one. The very first one is a classic. Also, no-go. Also, a no-go basically means it looks good superficially, but is an absolute idiot. Fucking stupid. Just absolutely good for nothing. Good for nothing. Thank you for the 30,000 star. I appreciate it, Unicorn. I appreciate it. Jake, go back to your how do I say that? Your class. Jake, go back to your class. Badass, meaning troublemaker. You know, see, now I feel like people kind of use it in a better way. No classes today? Yeah, I can see that now. I can most definitely see that. Yeah, badass. That's badass. But it used to just mean trouble, which makes sense. Oh, blitzed! Absolutely blitzed out. Blitzed meant drunk. Blitzed, B-L-I-T-Z-E-D. Blitzed. I like that. That's a top one for me. It just feels good. It feels like 60s slang. It gives you the vibe. You know what I mean? Blitzed is still used? I have not heard that around my area. This one I think is still generally used some places. It means a bald man, and it's supposed to be humorous instead of an insult, maybe? The Chrome Dome. Not to describe you, of course. Good for you, Sugar Joe. You stay sober forever, okay? I'm just kidding. Chrome Dome. Yeah, definitely. Definitely still used here and there. You'd be too blitzed to remember anyways. Oh gosh. Bald! 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 A separate way to say something about head is actually cool head. Someone who is calm and easygoing. Honestly, I don't like it. I don't like it. I feel like a cool head just sounds weird, you know? It doesn't sound very, like... But I feel like that's where we got chill from. Right? I can see keep a cool head. I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's because I get the predecessor, the successor. I get the successor instead, which is chill. I use that a lot. You know what's so funny? My mother uses chill. My mother literally, I remember she's like, oh, I remember the very first day, she literally was like, oh, your dad and I, you know, we were just chilling. You know what that means? And I literally looked at my mother and I was like, what do you mean do I know what that means? Why do you know what that means? So now whenever she describes just a nice night of her, my father, turning on the TV, drinking and snacking on stuff, she's like, oh yeah, me and your father were chilling. We were chilling. And I was like, yeah, you go girl. Love that. Love chilling for you. I too enjoy chilling. There we go. The old, nope, not like that. Decked out, to be dressed up in fancy, often in fancy clothes. Yeah, I definitely have heard of decked out. That was super decked out. I don't really feel like, no, yeah, I've heard people say decked out from head to toe. Decked out from head to toe, often. To understand a concept or idea in a positive manner is to dig it. Yeah, I can dig it. Dig it is a top tier slang for sure. It's got the vibes, you know? It's got the 60s vibes. It's understandable. It's common. I get it. Hana, hello, Kyrie, welcome in. Especially because it's in a positive manner, because we're discoing here, we're boogieing, you know? If you want to bring your negative feelings in here, go check out the bathroom, give yourself a little boost first, all right? And then you can you come back out here to enjoy yourself. Don't flip your wig, meaning don't be upset. I know this one, but honestly, don't flip. I know don't flip your lid. Don't flip your lid more, right? Don't flip your wig. It's okay. I think I like don't flip your lid more because I feel like lid is more understood. Like more people wear lids, right? Because lids is like slang for hats, maybe. Yeah. A dove meaning a peace lover. Actually, I have not heard that one. I haven't heard people really using that all that much. But I can understand, right? Doves are usually there, and then they hold on to the what is it called? Like a peace offering, right? Yeah, definitely a hippie. I mean, I like it. I like it better than other things people called hippies for sure. Like I think a dove is nice. Oh, this is funny. Dropout. A dropout is somebody who refuses to conform with society. So it's not even just like, oh, I was a dropout, a college dropout. It's just, I'm a dropout. He's a dropout. He doesn't conform. He doesn't wear the preppiness, all right? He's the other part of summer loving, all right? There you go. You have the hippie days, you know, being a dove, getting all decked out, getting blitzed. Oh, that's actually cool. I didn't hear about that. But my favorite part is, Sugar Dad, thank you so much for the glow sticks. Thank you for orange and purple glow sticks. I very much appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. My very favorite part now is I think it's almost genuinely impossible for you to be a dropout. Because so what it is I believe that to be a dropout, you can't conform with society, but realistically, with the rise of technology and media, you realize you have no unique experiences, you have no unique interests or niches, and not in a bad way, just, you know, you're never alone. You're never alone. So when you say that you refuse to conform to this society, you're actually just conforming to another form of thought and society, which is fun, you know? I like it. I like that I'm never alone in my dumb, weird thoughts. The Fab Four. The Beatles. That's it. There's nothing else to it. It literally, they just call them the Fab Four to mean the Beatles. This one is weird. I've never heard this one before. It's called a fink. It's supposed to mean tattletale. A fink. F-I-N-K. Huh. Interesting. I've never, anybody have any clue about the hints for that? I've heard it as a rat fink? I've never heard it as a rat fink. That sounds like just two tattletales, a rat and a fink. Yeah, I don't really like it too much. I think it sounds kind of awkward. I feel like like my mouth feels awkward saying it. Only ever heard Benny from Fallout New Vegas. Sounds about right. sounds about right. Isn't that kind of, you know, that kind of tracks, doesn't it? Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and download these ones. And then we're gonna move on to our next continuous ones. A flake, aka a useless person, often implying unreliability. Yeah, definitely still used. Definitely still used. I call people flakes all the time. You know what? The other day, I literally was just like, yeah, I bet my mom's gonna flake on me like she usually does. Classic. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate it. Thank you for 35,000 stars. Maybe cons kill people without ever looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? Dang. What a sentence. Hey, that sounds... Where's that from? That's a sentence. Ooh. That's a good sentence. Ooh, hell yeah. One of my favorites. Good way to say a good-looking woman back in the 60s? A fox. A stone-cold fox. That's right. That's right. Honestly, one of my second outfits should definitely be more foxy. I like it. Top tier slang. Top tier slang. This, honestly, is also a top tier slang for me, but for other reasons, okay? They're civil rights protesters, particularly those involved in challenging racial segregation. You know, the hippies that love everyone. Freedom riders. FREEDOM space RIDERS. Freedom riders. So they're like they're the protesters. They're the ones that were like everybody's equal, you know? I like it. I like it. I think it's really good, but I can't remember why I like it so much. Like, it sounds familiar to me. You know what I mean? It's just pretty sick. This is normal. This is definitely normal. To be under the influence of drugs, back then in the 60s, you would be called gone. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's gone. He's blitzed out. He's gone. There was a movie. Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I know it. That's a good old normal saying. Top tier. So top tier that we still use it. This one also a top tier 60s slang. To say difficult or big, right? Snarly. GNARLY. Gnarly. Yeah. Gnarly, it's got the vibes. It's got the vibes. I think they say when they mean big in terms of difficult, they really just mean it's the what was I saying? It's like the waves. I think they were really talking about the waves. Gnarly, you know. Oh, this is new. I don't think I've heard this one. To make someone mad or irritated, hacked, like hacker voice. I'm in. Hacked. HACKED. Maybe it's like, oh, I hacked them? Like, I made them irritated? Huh, interesting. I wonder if that's where, like, hacked or hacking comes from. Like, irritating the system in code. Or am I thinking too hard into it? I might be thinking really hard into it. Hacking. H-A. H-A. Yeah. A supporter of war, all right, was called a hawk. H-A-W-K. Not surprised. I feel like that's just a very, like, because of the American flag and the American symbol, blah, 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 blah. I get it. You know, it's very, like, ah, America! Ka! What the fuck is a kilometer? You know, that thing. A hippie. Right, of course, a classic, a member of the counterculture, a very free-spirited or unconventional person. Hippie, H-I-P-P-I-E or H-I-P-P-Y, a hippie. I wonder, do you guys know anybody now that you feel like still kind of is like a hippie? You know, that you look at them and you're like, yeah, you're pretty much a hippie. Honestly, even though you would think that granola moms are hippies, they're really not, right? Do you guys know what a granola mom is? A granola mom is like those moms that are like, you have to eat everything organic. You have to, you know, we like free flow here, you know? They don't like use pads and shit. You know what I mean? And they just free flow, and they try their best to make everything like super natural, literally natural, right? The only thing is, in the hopes of trying to make everything natural like that, more than likely they've gone out of their way to find unnatural things, right? So like a hippie, generally I would say is free flowing. Like, oh, you could piss on the side of the road if you wanted, you know what I mean? And that, the granola mom most definitely could not do that. She would think that it's not clean, you know? My dad calls me one when my hair grows over a quarter inch, and here he calls you one? Is your dad also from the 60s? Alright, this, people still use this one. It's to take over something so that someone else can't use it, which means hog. Hey, stop hogging the TV. Stop hogging the computer. You know what I mean? You're hogging this, hogging that. A classic. Not my favorite, kind of mid to low tier, but it is something we use. It is something we use. Ah, classic. Definitely classic. Hunk. AKA a good-looking guy. Hi, Ruler X. Thank you for following. Oh my goodness, you guys. I was typing in the word hunk, and I accidentally pressed Y next to you, so it's like a hunk. Oh my god. Alright, a hunk. Someone who is part of the in the crowd. They are in the groove. They're in the groove. I'm in the groove of things. I know it. I don't love it, but I know it. You know? A hunk. Alright, just a reminder, everybody. I am Arian's GoGo Dottie. I'm a 60s, 70s, and 80s lover. We're currently doing a 60s slang tier list. And we are celebrating not only our sake event, which you can see on the top right corner. I am currently 8th place for. I need to be top 3 to have my picture and my name on the on a sake bottle that you can also get online from the North American sake brewery. On top of that, I'm still taking suggestions for what else you would like as a reward if we get top 3. I'm also doing a cute little giveaway, as you can see in my title. We're doing a red envelope giveaway. To enter, all you need is to send in an orange or a purple glow stick. Multiple entries do count. And then the prize is a red envelope with a 1,000 point boarding pass inside. Just a reminder to anybody who might have your tutorial missions done, by the way. Tutorial missions do count those points. Alrighty. Let me see. A person who's part of the Indian. Yes, a kiss off. Kiss off. Meaning to dismiss. Often used to end a relationship or interaction abruptly. Hen, thank you so much for the fire. Thank you. Thanks. I'm glad you're having a good time at the disco here, Ruler. Kiss off. Kiss off. Is that people confusing it for piss off? Like, piss off. What? I've never heard of kiss off before. Has anybody heard of that? Thank you for 40,000 Starlio. I appreciate it. Thank you. I've never, and you know what? The one right after is called kiss up. That one I know. Someone who'll do anything to gain favor by another person. That one I know very well. I got a couple of kiss ups in my life. I'm looking straight at you. I just know a couple of you guys are kiss ups. Same. Me also. Okay, next slang. It's lay it on me, meaning asking someone to give you information or opinions, right? So if somebody is like, yo, I've got things to say, you gotta lay it on me. What's going on? Lay it on me. People still use it, I feel like. I feel like I've heard people use it recently. That's actually quite good. I would say it's like mid-high. Yeah, lay on me. I would say it's mid-high. Mid to high, if not, you know what I mean? I like it. This one, I don't know, but I get it. And I think it's actually very groovy. I think it's groovy, even though I personally wouldn't use it myself. It's called Mirror Warmer. Mirror Warmer. A woman who spends a lot of time looking in the mirror. Could not be me. I say literally staring at my reflection on this freaking phone right now. A woman who spends a lot of time looking in the mirror. Mirror Warmer. Can you see a full model? Sure! Woo! We're bugging! Whoa! Getting groovy. I know, aren't I cute? Mop top. Oh, this one I know. Sugar Joe, thank you so much for an orange and purple glow stick again. Thank you. Hi, Flake. We were actually just talking. There, we were learning that a 60s slang term is also flake. Thank you for sending stars. I'm doing good, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry about that, ruler. You know what? Sometimes a good nap or a little buggy can help. Wait, what does flake mean? You don't want to know. You don't know what a flake is? Wait, are you serious? Are you being serious? You don't know what a flake is? Thank you for sending a star. Okay, that's fair. I'm surprised. A flake is somebody who's usually known as unreliable. You know, like you flake on something. That said, mop top. Next one, mop top. Somebody with a Beatle style haircut, aka what they call You know what's so funny? The Bieber style haircut literally is just, or the Beatles. The Beatles style haircut then was reiterated later on as a Bieber style haircut, but literally it's just, and then they called it helmet hair. Remember? Oh, what happened, Leo? Oh, that's why. He's been Flake, not being Flake. I get it. Good one. Yeah. Yeah. Hi! Hello, Cloudy! So, mop top. Not bad. Not my favorite, for sure. See, this one I dislike, right? Calling a girlfriend or a boyfriend an old lady or an old man. Oh, the old man. Oh, the old lady. I'm gonna put them together. I don't wanna... When you have a girlfriend or a wife or a boyfriend or a husband, you gotta enjoy them, you know? Calling them old, it's not nice. Oh, man. Most definitely. Doing great! Thank you so much, Cloudy. Appreciate it. Thank you for the 400th comment, Cloudy. Woo, woo! This is actually a little more tough, right? I'm pretty sure this was an insult. I've heard this is an insult plenty of times. Panty waist. P-A-N-T-Y-W-A-I-S-T. It's a boy who doesn't have a tough personality. This is the beginning of toxic well, this isn't the beginning of toxic masculinity, but this is definitely perpetrating toxic masculinity. We don't appreciate that. We like men who boogie here. Say that definition. A boy who does not have a tough personality. That's the definition of a panty waist. I think maybe in the 60s you might. Yeah, maybe in the 60s you might be. I've never heard of that. Yeah, I've never heard of that either, but I'm actually also not surprised. Actually, maybe I have heard of that in like older movies. You know? Obviously a derogatory slang term back in the 60s for a police officer is a pig. People still use it today. Nothing else to say about it. We're moving on very quickly because I don't want to address that. A portholer is a sailor on a ship. P-O-R-T space H-O-L-E-R. I've never heard of that. And honestly, that's a pretty low tier slang. It doesn't really have a lot of oomph to it. You know what I mean? It doesn't. I don't feel the. I don't feel the 60s when I say that. You know what I mean? The little oomph. Oh, this is definitely still used. A skag or a skank, which means an ugly girl, derogatory, a derogatory term, an insult to be like, ugh, she's ugly, you know, she's a skank. You know, I wouldn't say that it's like used to say an ugly girl anymore. It's used as a different kind of girl, right? But we definitely still use it as an insult. People still use skank, SKANK, or skag. It's like you can use skag or skank, and the skag is SKAG. A disgusting person or a thing back then in the 60s would be called either a scuzz or a scuzz bucket. Never heard of such thing, but I feel like it has 60s umph. Yeah, a scuzz or a scuzz bucket. I feel like I can feel the 60s coming off of it. I might not like it all that much, but I would give it like mid to high. I like that I feel the vibe, you know? I can imagine, if I can imagine people saying it, you know what I mean? It sounds so fun. It definitely does sound kind of funny. Oh, this is a classic. A square. Someone who isn't cool, implying conventional or old-fashioned attitudes. Don't be such a square. Don't be such a square. Yeah. I mean, it's used a lot. It's not my favorite, right? I would probably mid-tier that. Mid-tier that for sure. Oh, this is actually really good because people use this all the time as like a normal thing now. But back then it was slang, I guess. Stuck up. A stuck up person. STUCK space UP. I suppose I do kind of like it, right? I have to admit I do kind of like it. Because if I didn't like it so much, I feel like I wouldn't use it so much. Oh my goodness, we still have so many. We still have so many. Stuck up was slang. I think stuck up, yeah, it says that stuck up was slang. All right, this is a derogatory insult for a fat person. A sweat hog. Thank you, Jake. Thank you for 45,000 stars. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, sweat hog. SWEAT space HOG. Rude, honestly. Rude. Hate that. Just not kind, not friendly, and not very creative, in my opinion. Pretty low tier. Pretty low tier. It doesn't give like the 60s vibe, you know? Alrighty, the next one is a pretty good one. It's that's her bag, which means that's what she's into. Yeah. Yeah, hog is already mean. But add sweat for what? Sorry, I'm like, oh, my eye is itchy. Yeah, that's her bag, you know? She only buys, yeah, like hoop earrings. Yeah, that's her bag. I like that. I like that. I think it's got the vibe. It's got a bit of the vibe, you know, mid to high. The man, meaning any establishment authority figure. Of course, interested in maintaining the status quo. Give it to the man. Stick it to the man. Hell yeah. Now that's got the vibes. That's got the vibes. You know? It's got that umph. It's got that like carry, right? Stick it to the man. Alrighty. This one I think people still use. I just know some of you guys still use this. You have to tell me. Ticked off, meaning angry. Do you guys still use that? I'm ticked off. I'm so ticked off. Yeah, that's what I thought. I just knew it. I just knew you guys still use that. absolutely still use that. I still use that too sometimes. Not all that. I usually say I'm pissed off. So I'm super pissed. You know, I'm super pissed. But I think, you know, ticked off is good enough that I'm like, yeah, I would use that if somebody recently next to me had said it, I would probably remember to use it. Okay. Tight, meaning very friendly, are often used to describe a close relationship or bond, which totally makes sense. I feel like growing up, I've used that a lot. Like, oh yeah, me and him are super tight. We're tight, you know, we're close. I like it. It's got the oomph. It's got the 60s oomph. It's tight. Ooh, of course. I can't believe that this started here. Turn off is to repulse someone, are often used in the context of dating or social interactions, meaning to not really make a good impression, right? Tight. Okay, Unicorn, that's a Breaking Bad reference, right? It is, right? Tell me it's a Breaking Bad reference. Turn off, yeah. Dude, that's such a turn off. It's such a turn off. I get it. I still use it. Oh, interesting. I've never heard this one before, but I kind of like it. It's unglued. It's to be upset. Has anybody heard that one at all? I most definitely do not know it. Ooh. Nice. Is that the hype score? Is the hype score the one on the top left there? I think that's a hype. Thank you so much for over 3,000 hype, you guys. Thank you. Push it real good. Yeah, never heard of it, but I kind of like it. And then obviously uptight, which means tense and unable to enjoy life. Overly anxious or stressed. Oh, I see. See, I mean, I guess, yeah. Definitely somebody who's like, you know, very tense and not able to enjoy life. Hey, don't be so uptight. You know, I'm glad that we still use a lot of these. Genuinely. Oh, there's a lot of how do I say that? There's a lot of car ones, of course, because the 60s were an era of rebellion. So definitely a lot of car lingo. And then we didn't even get to go down to where we were supposed to, where it's like a gas, right? Is having a gas, which is having a fun time and all of that. Because then we have a bunch. Ooh, a pig out to overeat. Yeah, people still use some of this. We still have a bunch. I can go in for a little bit more. And so right before that, let me go ahead and just remind everybody I am doing a giveaway today. I'm doing a nice little Lunar New Year red envelope giveaway. All you need to join, all you need to enter is sending in an orange or a purple glow stick. And the red envelopes contain 1,000 point boarding passes. So send them in for a chance. Thank you, Unicorn. Thank you, Sugar Joe. I really appreciate it. Sugar Joe, you got a couple of names in here, don't you? Alrighty. Moving on. Let's talk a little bit about the cars ones. Leo, thank you so much for sending them in. Thank you for entering. A little bit about the cars. Bench racing, which means sitting around and talking about the speed of cars. That's very specific. Bench racing. Oh, okay, but I see, you're like talking about how fast they are, but you're literally just sitting on a bench. You're not actually racing. That's bench racing. I don't like it necessarily. I feel like that's somebody who like was trying to insult another person and was like, man, you guys are just bench racing. And it's like, oh, I kind of dig it. It's not about racing with benches. But can you imagine how fun that would be? Another one, the boneyard. I feel like people really do still use boneyard. Boneyard, like a place to put junk or wrecked cars, right? Junkyard or scrapyard. Yeah, boneyard. I know boneyard. Actually, I don't know why I know boneyard. Thank you for the 50,000 star, Jake. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Oh, this one I still use and I still know. Bookin. BOOKIN apostrophe. You booked it, booking it. I'm booking it, which means going fast in a car / speeding. Yeah, I definitely booked it. Did you guys know that I have more than one speeding ticket? I have had more than one speeding ticket. I like booking it. You gotta live life fast, right? Live life fast. All right, next one, Brody, which is to skid half a circle in a car with the brakes locked. What? This is very specific to car lingo. I don't know. Is it like locking the brakes and then you go? Eh? Is it the Akira thing? Is that what it is? I never got one, even booking it a bunch of times. I think it's because I'm female. Oh, this one's good. This one's good. To burn rubber, meaning to squeal the tires and leave rubber on the road. You know, which is from accelerating rapidly from a stop. Right? To burn rubber. I hear that. It's funny because I feel like I don't actually hear that, but I hear that often in, I suppose, 60s media that I consume. So they do their research. They definitely do their research. Okay, we still have plenty of slang left, but unfortunately, today's got to be a shorter stream, so I apologize. But no worries, I still have stream tomorrow, and hopefully we'll be able to finish that up. Leo, thank you so much for all of the glow sticks. Nice, nice, nice. Welcome. Great job for all the last minute entries. Thank you. We are currently 8th. I'm happy to still be top 10, but please, we are still trying to push over to top 3. I know it's difficult. I know. Today, I'm not streaming for the rest of the day. I do have stream tomorrow, so please check me out then. We'll finish this then, and then hopefully I'll be able to put the template out and the tier list out, and you guys can go fill out your own 60s slang tier list. Since I'm not doing anything else tonight, I do know my very good friend that I'm working with, Domino Murillo, is having a stream. He'll be eating and drinking and enjoying the very great vibes himself. We're supporting each other in the sake event since it's a top 3, and we were hoping that we would both be getting top 3. So I understand it's definitely difficult, but I am nothing if I don't try, right? I'm a rebellious 60s girl anyways. Thank you so much. I hope everybody had a wonderful, fun stream. Regardless of it being a little bit shorter. Don't worry, you still get plenty more of GoGo tomorrow. I'm Iriam's GoGo Dottie. I'm a 60s, 70s, and 80s loving gal. And I want you to keep staying groovy. You know, one of these days, I'll have a better exit. I'll have a better exit statement. Okay, keep staying groovy.